Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. Every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. There's an old saying that I've said before many times on this channel that an old wise man once told me: it's one thing to be thought of as ignorant, and it's another to open your mouth and remove all doubt. And this story is just that example. This is from MSN.com, and it reads: Nicki and Megan fans roast 16-year-old activists who suggested they use proceeds of their feud to support Flint community. Now you might think, Marlon, why would you say an 16-year-old has removed all doubt? I'm not talking about the 16-year-old. Shout out to the 16-year-old. Much respect to the 16-year-old to understand what's important. I'm talking about these retarded, ignorant Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion fans who sat here, and people big bold behind these, like I say, these, what they call it, Twitter fingers, behind these, what do you call it, keyboards, to sit there and talk noise to a 16-year-old? 16-year-old. Somebody who's trying to do right for their community. Somebody who understands that a lot of these news stories or whatever that's supposed to be important, that's thrown in our face to make it seem like, because we so primitive that all we like is entertainment, and beefs and entertainment, stupid beefs and entertainment, that I got no words. But anyway, this is from MSN.com. Like I said, this is by way of Face to Face Africa. Wow. This is a story up in Africa. They know this is egregious in America. Man, they're not even really saying much about it here. But I'm gonna get into it. Teen climate activist, quote, Little Miss Flint, who has advocated for clean water in Flint, Michigan for 8 years. So this child has been doing this since she was 8. What the hell have your kids been doing since they was 8? What have you been doing for the past 8 years of your life? Have you done anything to help your community, try to advocate for anything in your community? I guarantee your water is trash. I guarantee your communities look like trash. Needs, trash. I mean trash, like trash people or trash period. On the side of the roads, you ain't picking up. I'm sure you ain't going down to city council meetings or to your head, not even going to your damn PTA meetings with your kids. I'm sure you're going to visit your baby dad in prison every week or every once a month and sending him money on your books with your boyfriend's money. I guarantee you're doing all this, but you ain't doing nothing positive to help your community. I'm sure you ain't studying with your kids at night, making sure they're making good, make sure they get their homework done and make sure they're learning, getting some good learning. Probably even going outside with your kids. Probably kids come home, send them straight to bed. You probably keep yourself locked in your room when your kids come home from school. Have them making their own skillet sensations and grilled cheese sandwiches at night while you sit in the back room smoking with the 3 or 4 uncles that ain't got no relation to them. But you got the nerve to sit here and talk about and go at a child who's concerned about the health of her community. Let me start over. Teen climate activist Little Miss Flint, who has advocated for clean water in Flint, Michigan for 8 years, faced a barrage of hate comments from fans of Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. The backlash followed her plea for the musicians to unite and assist the city amid their feud, because the feud is stupid. I believe it's just manufactured because they got albums and songs out and they just trying to trying to stay in the news so they can get some album sales and some video streams so they can get them coins. Because we all know that Megan just is pretty much, I don't know how in the hell but I think she know people. I mean, hell, she did an interview with Hillary Clinton, so we know she know people. She done got connected with folk Jay-Z through Jay-Z and Rock Nation. So so she's popular out there. And I admit, Megan is a nice looking woman. I mean, seriously. But talent-wise, no, she's not influencing me to do anything. Just look at her and keep it moving. Mary Copney became known as Little Miss Flint. I hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong. As Little Miss Flint after she initiated a campaign to ensure Flint got access to clean water when she was just a child, according to the Daily Mail. Mary, who has tirelessly worked on resolving Flint water crisis for nearly a decade, decided to step into the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. See, what y'all don't understand, what you ignorant people don't understand is sometimes you got to put yourself somewhere where the masses are. When your dirty ass preachers out there at these strip clubs or, sleeping around, catching these diseases, getting these females pregnant, and they say, well, when they get caught out in these public places, in places that they shouldn't be, rapper concerts, parties with rappers, entertainers, they're gonna say, well, I gotta be amongst the people. That's how you think I'm gonna reach the people. If I ain't amongst the people. Give me that bullcorn little statement, right? You ain't got nothing to say about that. But a 16-year-old put herself where the people are. Let's say, hey, number one, let's start this beef and feud. Because we know beefs and feuds, if they're real, they can mess around and people get deleted. We know this. But OGs understand that you don't get out there and talk about each other. You just go see each other, right? So that's why we're saying that, God, we don't even believe this is even real. But anyway, she put herself somewhere where a lot of black people are in the entertainment business and say, hey, instead of doing that, can you send some proceeds? Y'all gonna, cause she got enough sense to know, hey, this is gonna make y'all some money. So y'all could donate some to help this. This ain't Umar Johnson asking y'all to pay for that school that he's been working. How long has it been? 8, 9, 10 years? Since he said he gonna do a school for boys. Them boys now are grown men in prison right now with 3 baby mamas right now. I don't know what the hell he waiting on. But like I said, was from what it looks like, this girl is legit trying to help her community. And you bastards went after her, man. Oh, let's see. Ooh, Lord, let me hush. Yeah, she been on this crisis for about as long as Umar been trying to open the school, but she's a child. Umar's in his 40s. Dr. Umar Johnson. Put respect in his name, right? Despite her attempt to channel the conflict into a positive cause by urging celebrities to donate to end their water crisis, retarded fans, people with mental issues, countered her goodwill with harsh criticism, expressing indifference. Mary had taken to X, formerly known as Twitter, to solicit the help of the rappers. She wrote, hey, I ain't seen nobody diss Umar Johnson when he said, hey, rappers, hey, guys, P. Diddy, give me $1 million from the school. Hey, Jay-Z, $1 million for the school. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. But this here 16-year-old, man, she wrote, hey, at Nicki Minaj and hey, at the Stallion, I have an idea. Let me introduce myself. I am Mary. I'm a 16-year-old from Flint, Michigan. I have been working half my life to get clean water, not just to Flint, but to hundreds of other communities dealing with clean water crisis. So she trying to get the nation to get their water right. Cause the water that your dumb ass is drinking is probably why y'all going after her, because the water you drink is clouding your mind. And this is what y'all gonna bring her. Both of you have huge platforms, so I have a couple of ideas. Your new songs will be getting tons of streams. Can you please consider pledging to donate 1 penny for every stream? I don't think they make a penny per stream, to tell you the truth. You having these songs for the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, I want to make it a point that neither Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion made these comments against this young lady. I just want y'all to just put that out there. Disclaimer. That they had nothing to do. It was the people that are following them. And if I was Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, if I found out who it is, I would block them from my pages. Period. Despite the 16-year-old's efforts to unite the two rappers for positive change, a significant number of fans remained more interested in prolonging the ongoing feud. That's what trash people do. One Nicki fan wrote, "You can filter out the water we use after we mop the floor with this bead Megan Thee Stallion. Until then, step aside, baby. Grown folk business." Grown folk business is ignorant folk business. Another fan added, "God forgive me." No, he won't. But I'd actually had to tell her to stay out of grown folk business. It's not grown folk business. It's stupid. What do you mean grown folk business? It's nothing. It's nothing for you to even comment on. Hey, Mary, shut the blank up and call some government. We busy today. Really? Really? Oh, kind of like how you call the government to make sure your food stamps and your WIC is available this month because you too sorry to get up and go work or whatever the case may be. Someone else wrote, "Clout chasing H, garden tool." Really? 16-year-old. You call a 16-year-old who you know nothing about a garden tool. Girl, F you, commented another. One user added, "Girl, shut the F up." Who the F added one person? No, who the F added one person? Someone else said, "We don't give a F." I bet you don't. We undoubtedly you don't. One person said, "Why now? You could have chose any other time to say this before, but you want to talk about this now." She's been talking about it for 8 freaking years, you retard. Man, boy. I think this video gonna have, I'm not gonna curse, but just the sublimation that I'm using, I think I'm gonna have problems with this video. This is frustrating. This is aggravating, like serious. What the F does this have to do with anything? I'm sorry, but y'all are reaching someone else. Reaching for. Mary expressed dismay on Instagram about the negative reactions from fans of 2 musicians calling out followers of Nicki Minaj particularly. According to her, she is shocked people care less about the impact the worst tweets could have on someone, acknowledging the harmful impact of such stand behavior. Despite facing criticism, Mary also received support and applause from some individuals. Thank you. You're getting it from me. Matter of fact, if I can find your link, it's not on here. I'm going to donate money to your cause now, just for stupid people like this. The feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion started when Megan released her "I Don't Care" about the hits lyrics. I don't care about that. I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care because the song is garbage, her rapping is garbage. Hell, rap is just garbage nowadays anyway, for the most part. At least the stuff that they put on the radio. I know there's a lot of guys and females that can flow like a sun gun, but that crap that they push, nobody want to hear that anyway. But anyway, man, like I said, this is very frustrating. You wonder why we sit here and we talk about. I'll ask myself, I see these brothers, Red Pills. Someone put these videos out, and it's like every video they put out, they're bashing women. To me, it seems like they're bashing women. I'm like, man, can you really hate black women that much? You can't. It's impossible. Like, why? Like, how? What did they do? But when you get older and you get wiser, you can tolerate ignorance only so much, if at all. And when you see something like this, and especially when you talk about men who have daughters, and you wish a person would go after your, not wish, but man, if a person would go after your child, you would scour the heavens and earth to find and destroy this person. Well, at least that's what you want to do. Sometimes you got to use better methods. You can't go down to that level. And it's ways to destroy people without violence. It is. I've learned this. And the problem with this is you're talking about kids who are in a day and age to where a lot of them, not a lot of them, but you have seen stories where a lot of them are taking their own lives over what people say on these social media platforms. So you got these people, so you got grown folks, gotta be grown folks, because you're telling the kids that are grown folks business, like you ready to go to war because somebody wrote a rap song. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Why don't you go to war about these tax dollars being used to allow these migrants to come in and tax dollars being sent over to fund Ukraine's problems? Go to war with something like that, over something meaningful, not something like this. People like this should be banned from the internet altogether. Need a mental health evaluation. But Man, what's her name? Little Marie. How you say her name? Mary. Let me find it again. Mary Copney. Like I said, Copini. I hope I'm saying your name right. But hey, I got your back. I'm all for it. Like I said, if I can find, I'm gonna look for the link. If you have any kind of, you said you want them to send money to your cause. So I'm gonna try to find your cause. I'm gonna post a link in the description box so everybody can click on it and give something. You know, so she just asked them for a penny per stream. Everybody give $1, $2, couple of dollars, whatever. So just because she's doing something right. This is where those you know, go to church, pay tithes, and they ain't got crap for it. You might well give 10% to this young lady right here, so you can try to get, so she can try to, at least you know it's going somewhere. It may not solve the problem completely, but shoot, it's a start. But anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got. I can't stay on stupidity for too long. But anyway, tell me what you think about the story. Leave your comments below and then share it with the world. Don't forget, go to marlonmorale.com. And with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.